Hello, Musto0063 here for a special bonus video, a part 13.5, if you will, to I Want to Be the Permanence. Of course, technically it's not I Want to Be the Permanence, it's I Want to Be the Permanence 2, but oh well, it kind of fits at the end of my I Want to Be the Permanence Let's Play. Why am I doing this? Well, it's a little bonus video to show off the avoidance boss of I Want to Be the Permanence 2. I talked at length about how there was a brilliant boss, which is the one you'll see in just a moment, in Permanence 2, that's very much akin to the one in the final boss in I Want to Be the Permanence, with Miku Avoidance and the fantastic song that sits behind it. And yeah, I wanted to show that off. I'm obviously disappointed now, given the channel update and stuff like that I'm obviously not going to be doing a full Let's Play of I Want to Be the Permanence 2. But yeah, I couldn't pass up the opportunity, I think, to show off this boss, because it's absolutely fantastic, just like the Avoidance one, the Miku Avoidance one in I Want to Be the Permanence. I love this one so much. I probably prefer the song, I think, to this one slightly more than I do the first one. That's not to say that the other one's not great, but I think, if you twist my arm round behind my back, I think I'd probably just about take this one. I feel like this one does lack some of the epicness of it not being a final boss, but that seems really stupid in the sense that it's just, you know, I should treat the boss as a boss, not as a, you know, not the fact that it's a final boss. So, you know, they're, you know, but yeah, this one is just is absolutely amazing, fantastic. This together with let's say the final boss, I Want to Be the Permanence, are probably my two favourite avoidance bosses that I've probably ever played. Both kicked my arse 6 Way to Sunday when I first played them, but yeah, they are absolutely amazing. And to say, I couldn't pass this opportunity to show this off. So yeah, this is post commentary, by the way. So I'm going to do a one go through initially, where I just talk about the dodging strategy, and then well, yeah, here we go. I'll finish that thought when we get to the end. There's a very beautiful introduction here yet again. I will say, like the Permanence one, it's a little bit irritating when you just want to get into the boss, back into the boss when you die, to have to sit through this again, but it's not too bad. So anyway, into the corner, jump that, move a little bit away from the corner here, back to the corner, jump that. So then to sort of hover around on the left-hand side a little bit, kind of dodging these bits of fruit. And then when this bit's over, I want to get to the block I'm standing on now, because I'll avoid this circle of fruit there. That'll come up again a bit later, and I'll talk about a slightly different way of dodging that. But anyway, so this bit, move to the corner, and then at a very specific point, jump and double jump there. That move kicked my arse, and I just could not find a good dodging strategy. That took forever to figure out. Then, yeah, dodge, jump through those, back to the left, jump over those, to the right a little bit, jump through there, back to the corner, wait for the fruits to come back in a circling pattern, and then jump over those. Now stand a little bit further away from the corner on that sort of block there, a tiny hop there to dodge that little cherry that passes by. You'll naturally avoid that, so that's really nice. Then we want to do a jump and double jump over there. We'll avoid pretty much this here, and we want to jump back to the left and double jump to avoid this circling thing. So now you want to be in the corner again, tiny jump here, move to the right, back to the left, wait a little bit, tiny jump there, and yes, you do need to jump there. Hover around on the left hand side again, dodging these bits of fruit. I want to jump and double jump over this cherry, back to the left there, and then head to the right to avoid this bit. Head all the way to the right, then head all the way back to the left. This bit's a little bit random, but yeah, sort of just try and find a gap and you should be okay. And you can see here that I'm shooting, hopefully you can see I'm sort of shooting manically here. This is because I've now turned invisible and I can't see exactly where I am. Don't worry, this doesn't go on for too long, and it's not like the worst thing in the world, but yeah, shooting there is kind of key just to get a little bit of an idea of exactly where I am, because yeah, and that bit is a little bit random as well, so you can get a fruit pattern that just kind of screws you over horribly, but it's still not too bad and it doesn't go on for very long. Hover around on the left hand side of the screen here, you'll be absolutely fine. Head to the corner, you'll avoid both those circles. Head to the middle, and you'll avoid them again. Now, don't get disorientated here. I think wherever you are on the screen here, when you next come back, you'll appear in the bottom right-hand corner, so don't get disorientated by that. So now we're on the right-hand side of the screen. Again, just sort of stay around on the right-hand side of the screen, I guess, and just try and dodge these fruit as best as possible. There's a section here where they kind of go back and then come forward again. Back to the corner for this bit, jump and double jump that wave, and jump and double jump there again. And then I always get disorientated here because I feel like I know what's coming as well, but there's a move here that's going to get skipped, and it's this one. I always forget it's there because and this is very, very easy. The fruit just come out, and provided I don't go all to the more to the bottom right. And I got a little bit of a difficult pattern here, but I don't think I've ever actually died to this move. But yeah, anyway, now we're going to see what's coming up, and this is the bit this is why I always forget that previous move exists, because I'm expecting to go straight to this bit, but it never quite happens. Anyway, sort of want to be around the middle here to avoid this. Again, round the middle here. The only thing that's really kind of, it can be a bit meh there is with fruit coming up from the bottom. Then for this bit, I want to sort of stay on the bottom for a little bit, move up to the top corner. You can jump through, or not even need to jump actually there, and then hold left in the top left-hand corner here, and you will avoid everything. So that's my end goal, and we'll come back to this in a moment. My end goal there is to get to the top left as quick as possible once the waves of fruit have come out, and yeah, you just hog the left-hand corner, run up against it, and you'll avoid everything. So anyway, that was a fairly clumsy, feels like, attempt to do post-commentary on my dodging strategy there. I probably didn't talk about every single move, and it went by quite quickly. I feel like if I was doing live commentary on that, I'd been a bit better, but I didn't really want to do that at the time. I wasn't quite sure how long this was going to take to do. It's been ages since I played Permanence 2, so it didn't actually take that long. I remembered quite a lot, actually, from when I previously played it, so it didn't take an awful lot of time. But yeah, I felt like I was going to probably do a post-commentary bit on it rather than do live commentary. So yeah, probably not not an especially good set of commentary on how I'm dodging all that. But yeah, well, I hope it suffices. There's extra footage as well, so I will be doing one where I just I'm pretty much going to say my goodbyes now, actually, and pretty much say, right, now you can listen to the song like I did in the final boss of Permanence. Going to just get to actually experience it without any commentary whatsoever. Why have I done two versions? Well, I wasn't very happy with the first version. That was the second version you saw, because I wanted to get like a dodging strategy for how I typically do it, and I made an absolute right mess of the final bit in particular, where I still managed to get out of it, still managed to survive, but I made an absolute colossal mess. I didn't go to the top left corner as quick as I wanted to. The bit I just talked about there, I got pinned on the right hand side of the screen by the fruit that came down from the ceiling in that long arc, and yeah, so managed to get out of it, but just in terms of a dodging strategy, not what I want to do at all. So yeah, that was my first attempt. I thought that wasn't very good, so I did a second attempt. So you've just seen the second attempt. You're now going to see the first attempt, and as I say, I will shut up, and yeah, I'll say my goodbyes, and yeah, literally the avoidance will be the end of the video. So as I say, I will say my goodbyes right now, and yeah, hope you enjoy the commentary-less version of this boss, and yeah, I will see you very soon for my final Let's Play. I Want to Be the Crimson. Until then, cheerio.